is what I was talking about yesterday. So I ordered 3 books. The third book is here. Let's check it out. It is the Geneva Bible, the 1560, 15, I was going to say 16, 1560 edition, I believe. Let's check it out. If it's not 1560, then I'll edit that. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm going to open up the box because I ain't even opened up the box yet. I just started the video. I ain't want to open it before you know. So, I am opening it up right now. ChristianBook.com. Okay, okay. I ain't even go to ChristianBook.com, but that's what it say. I went to Amazon. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I used to order books on ChristianBook.com though. Oh, they gave me a promo code for next time. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get this baby. Let's get this baby. So it was 1516. 1516. I don't know why I keep what's up with me in this 16. Anyway, it was 1560 edition. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the little catalog for Christian books. I mean ChristianBook.com. It'll show you other books. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna set this phone up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna open this packaging up. I see we got a bookmark on it. That's good. It automatically comes with just one bookmark. Let me set this phone up. I think it's brand new. It better be. It better be. I'm just saying. Hold on. Let me set this phone up. Bam. Okay, that'll work for now. I think. I'll leave it. Whatever. Let me open this up. It's by the publishers like Hendrickson. Looks like Hendrickson Bibles. Hendrickson's got some money. I'm telling you. Most books come from Hendrickson or what's the other one? Hendrickson and who's the other popular publishing out there that a lot of books come from is Hendrickson and Nelson. Nelson's not that popular, but like they're one of them though. Let me see if the receipts right here, because I think it was on sale for like maybe 30 something or 45. Okay, it says it says that hey, is that the one I got? What? Nah, that's not. Oh, that's just some other stuff they advertising. Okay, is it gonna tell me what I paid or not? Nah, this isn't gonna tell me. I have to go back to Amazon and check for the exact. Yeah, let me see if it's on. Nah, it ain't on that. I have to go to Amazon and find out. But I remember it being. I can go. Can I? My laptop. I can go get my laptop and check. It might take me about 2 minutes. I can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'll be right back. Hold on, let me get that. I could check on my. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'll be back. I be tripping. I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I be tripping. I know. Tripping. Y'all probably heard me. Well, I know you did. Okay, I'm gonna find out. Amazon. What the freak just happened? My laptop just went black. I know it ain't that. It just went black, like right in front of me. I don't know. I'm gonna try this again. It could have died. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try again in a minute. Yeah, it didn't die. I'm gonna give it a minute. Maybe I hit a button I shouldn't have hit. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna read y'all comments and then I'm gonna talk about this book and we'll go into it. Shabbat shalom, bro. Shalom to you too. What's the cost? I'm trying to find out exactly. I think it was about 39 to like 40. Okay, well. And it was on sale at the time, which I was surprised because normally around Black Friday they don't put books on sale, which is weird. I'm like, you put everything else almost on sale. Why not books? Like, that's what I wanted like years ago. But they didn't put anything on sale. So around Cyber Monday though, because I was looking around Cyber Monday, I think it was the next day I looked, like Tuesday night, and I noticed the books was on sale. I'm like, what? So, and I mean like a decent amount. Like it was this book I bought for it was about 100, but they knocked it down to 75. This right here, because they've been going up on this book. So they knocked it down. I was like, I might as well get it. I might as well get that too. I really was just trying to get myself another Bible. I already had this one, but I really just wanted the 1611 KJV and that Bible, the NRSV. And I wanted two of each of them. Well, that would have been my third 1611 KJV. But see, I got these books spread out. I got a 1611 behind me. No, it's in my room. And I got one in my car. I keep that when I travel everywhere, pretty much. So that's like my Bible car, right? I mean, my did I say that right? My Bible car. That's kind of cool, but that's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be car for the Bible. But yeah, I keep that in there. And I wanted this NRSV Bible to go right behind me so I can have one in my room and one in my work room, which is this room, and my study room. So I don't have to go all the way to my room and get it. And then like late at night when I want to read, I can have one in my room just right there next to me on the nightstand. Somebody said I was lazy. But I don't care. I want to make it easy on me. Look, that's a walk. It ain't that long of a walk, but that's a little walk to go back and forth to my room and all that. When I'm tired too, nah, nah. I just want to grab right next to me and get it and read. Anyway, so I also got this Geneva Bible because somebody suggested it recently, so I got it. I've been wanting it, but just started to get it. So it says it's the 1516 edition, and I think it's still gonna have some of the same things that's in the 1611. So I'm gonna show you what it looked like. It's oh yeah, okay. I'm definitely not gonna be reading this that much. I don't think, based off the appearance. I know I can. It looked just like the 1611 a little bit, like the way the words are. I'm gonna show you what's going on, everybody. Okay, look. This is Second Kings, and you can see like for Israel, this F looking letter is an S. This is the same way the KJV was the 1611. Um, so if you was used to the 1611, you could definitely get used to this. This ain't gonna be no problem at all. And look at the way they spell tell over here, TEL. So simple. This is ghetto to me. Like this is how I would spell tell if I was like tired or something, or well, I would just try to shorten things up to make it easier. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You don't need two L's. Just make it simple. Let's see. And this right here, fervent, I guess. Let me see. No servant. I thought that was servant, but there was no N in there. Let's see. And the king talked with Gehazi, the servant of the man of God. Yeah, it's servant. Ain't no N in there though. You see why I thought it was fervent? But it's servant. But where the N at, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. And then it says, saying, tell me, I pray y'all. See how I spell pray, but I ain't tripping. I pray you. I use the modernized word for thee, which is you, depending on, the context. And then it says, all the great acts, I suppose. I think, yeah, acts that Elisha have done. Okay. So let me check out some stuff. I want to look at Acts 14, no, 12, 4. I think it's 12, 4. I want to know what it's going to say because I already checked it online, but I never had this actual book in hand. So I want to see what it say in this book. This is the one, this should be the verse that talks about Passover, but they injected Easter. So, we got the Apocrypha. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. Because I didn't know if it came with it. So that's good to see. We got the New Testament. I didn't know from online, it only said it had like 500 and something pages. And I'm like, 504 pages? I'm like, that's not enough for the Old Testament and New Testament together. I'm like, do I have the New Testament with this book? Or was it just only New Testament and not Old Testament? Like, I didn't know if it even came with the whole Bible, Old and New Testament. So you do get the whole thing. And the Apocrypha, but let me check out Acts. Oh, here we go. All right. Acts. And it is in Roman numerals, by the way. If you get this book, only the chapters though. So if you were familiar with the KJV style of how they do the Roman numerals, like the 1611, the modern Bibles, I don't think do Roman numerals. I think they're just pretty much regular numbers. But if you're used to the KJV 1611, how they do the Roman numerals, if you can get used to that, or if you are, this is gonna be nothing to you. But you can get used to this. Don't think you can't. So for the chapters only though, but for the like it'll say chapter 16, but instead of regular numbers, it'll say chapter X V I, which is 16. So I need chapter 12. Okay, got it. So it says, I want to get to verse 4. Verse 4 is the main verse. It says, and when he had, and by the way, I want to show y'all this. I want to show you. I'm going to show you. Ooh, it's a Passover. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to show y'all how they spell when. I'm used to this type of stuff though. So this is what I was talking about, the Roman numerals for the chapters, 12 XII, and then for the verses it's just in regular numbers. But anyway, it says in verse 4, and when, look at that, no end. It's all good. And then it says, and when he had caught him, he put him in prison. That little F looking letter is an S in its old English. And then it says, and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers. It might look weird to y'all, but this is what it say. To be kept, intending after the Passover to bring him for the to the people. That don't seem right. For the to the people. What? What? I don't get it. Why is the 4 there? Something ain't right with that. It just don't sound right. To bring him for the to the people. What? Why is that? I don't know. Whatever. So that's how it works it. But the good news is Passover is here instead of Easter because the 1611 KJV. Well, it's not even just the KJV. I mean the 1611. It's like a lot of KJV translations have Easter right there. If you look at it, I can go get my other Bible and look. I'll do that just in case y'all haven't seen that before. I'll be right back. because it's in the other room. I didn't have it in this room. See, that's why I wanted another 1611 King James version, so I can have like right behind me, so I can have one in this room and in my room. I don't have to go back and forth, you know. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it and show y'all verse, this same chapter and verse in that book. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this easier on myself and us in the future, and just buy another 1611. That's what I really was gonna do. Like I really, that was my intentions, but I never had the Geneva Bible, so I'm like, you know what? It's on sale. I might as well get it, you know, so I can compare it. And so I got the 1611. So we're gonna check out verse 12, what 4 in chapter 12 of Acts. Some of y'all already know, but I'm gonna just show you in case you don't know. I'm gonna catch up with y'all with what y'all saying in a minute too. Appreciate y'all commenting. All right, so I'm going to Acts in the 1611. All right, almost there. Okay, so this is what it's saying in 1611 in verse 4 of chapter 12. It says, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. So let me show y'all that. Some of y'all probably already knew that. No big deal. Some of y'all. Or maybe to all of y'all. I don't know. But I'm going to show y'all that. And then I'll catch up with y'all. So here's my 1611. So right now, y'all can look at the size difference. You see like that's bigger, heavier. And this little small 1611. Lightweight compared to that. So this is chapter 12 verse 4 right here, and this is where Passover should be, but it says Easter. So that's one difference right there, and I want to check. So at least the Geneva Bible does say Passover, and this is something that people talk about a lot when it comes to the KJV, and they don't know that it's not just the KJV that translated it as Easter. I thought it was, but unfortunately, it's not that simple. So this is a issue, but it's something that, you know, different translations say different things, but I don't know the entire truth of that. It possibly should say Passover because I don't know why it would say Easter, but you know, I'm hoping it's supposed to be Passover overall. Like, if I can ever get to the bottom of this thing and figure out the undeniable truth, which I thought I had it all figured out. I thought it was that simple to just say the KJV translators made a mistake, and I thought no other translators in history made that mistake. But unfortunately, when you look at the older Bibles that came before the KJV, they made mistakes as well. Some of them said Easter and some said Passover. So I'm like, well, why? I don't know. And I can't put the blame only on the KJV translators because other people before them did it too. So I'm like, well, what the freak? And so I don't know what happened here. So it's a further going investigation. But anyway, that was Acts chapter 12, verse 4. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Let me highlight that. I'm glad to see Passover though, because that's what I think it should be. I don't think Easter was supposed to be there. Job just don't run. I want to know why. I want to know why does it say Easter? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna have to figure that out one day. So let me check out what y'all was saying in the comments. Catch up. The Lost Generation said, is the Bible you have called the Great Bible? No, it's called the Geneva Bible. And you said, I know in the 1500s, I think you meant they, but you typed the used to call it the Great Bible. It could have been also called the Great Bible, but at least what's written on it here, it says the Geneva Bible. But I mean, it could have been also called the Great Bible. But I don't see that right now. I'm kind of interested to get. It is one more Bible I want. Okay, that's a lie. I want more Bibles, but I want. I'm looking through the beginning of it. Matter of fact, let me check out the table of contents. Let's see what's all in here and how many books it got. Because I think it just got about 81 books. I think that's what it got. Translated according to the Greek, according to the Hebrew and Greek, and conferred with what? Translations in diverse languages. Okay. What is that? The first book of Moses called Genesis. Hold on, wait a minute now. They don't give me no table of contents. They just go right into it. Oh, here they go. I was like, what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Oh. I thought it had more than 81 books. So we got the same. Look like the same. Oh, they switched it up. Okay. So they mixed in. This is like the Septuagint kind of to me, I think, because they don't have all of the Apocrypha books all together, like the 1611 do. They got the Old Testament books with the prayer of Manasseh in that group of books instead of having it with the Apocrypha books. So that appears to be the only one that's with the Old Testament books though, so far that I can see. And then they got it like separated. They got the Old Testament, and then they got the Apocrypha, and they got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it's 15 Apocrypha books total, but only 14 is in that little category called Apocrypha. And they got one of the Apocrypha books in the Old Testament, making it 15. And for the New Testament, everything looks the same. 27 books. So 81. I don't see anything extra. No. Okay. So yeah, it's just 81. I was expecting that. Okay. But it is good that they got the Apocrypha though. Thank God. Let me see. Okay. The Lost Generation says Old English is the best. I remember you saying that. And also, they said some of the earlier scripture and translated from Aramaic, like James the Just. And Sergio Ruiz says, what you eat today, brother? I ate 2 veggie subs. That's all I ate because they messed up when they was making one of them. He was supposed to make a large veggie sub, but he ended up making a small. This is what I was told. I was told he made a small veggie sub, and so they gave me 2. So Since I had two, I ate both of them. That's all I ate though. What did you eat today? And by the way, was I gonna say something else about that veggie sub? Well, it looked like two small veggie subs to me. What the freak was that? My other phone? I don't even know my other phone at. Oh, here it is. It's my job notifications. But let me see. So we got Genesis. I wonder what. Okay, so this book got maps in it. Okay. It's got some notes too. So it's got, you can, I guess I can call that commentary. It's got cross references. I think. Yep, cross references. So it's a study Bible. This thing is filled up with notes and cross references. Okay. Is that Genesis 6? Yeah. I want to see what Genesis 6 sound like. So it says, so when men began to be multiplied upon the earth, and there were daughters born to them, then the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they spelled took like this, Toke. Oh boy. And they took them wives of all that they liked. Therefore the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, because he is but flesh, and his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days. Yeah. And also, I'm so used to the KJV. And after that, the sons of God came to the daughters of men. This book is ghetto. They ain't even spell men like we do today. They just put M-E. But anyway, daughters of men, and they had born to them, and they had born them children. There were mighty men, which in old time were men of renown. Okay. I was just curious how they worded that part. What else do I want to see? Maybe Judges 18:30. Maybe. Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. Is it Numbers 18:30? I think it's Numbers. Yeah, I think it's Numbers. Okay. It's Numbers 18:30. Therefore, nah, it ain't that. It ain't that. That don't look right. Nah. It must be Judges 18:30. Oh, I passed it. Deuteronomy. Oh, the page is stuck together. What the heck? They got glue in here? What is this? What the heck going on here? What is this? Hold on now. I ain't never went through this. What is that? Yeah, they got glue. What kind of stuff is this? They done put glue on my darn pages. It almost had me ripping my pages, man. That kind of stuff. That was different. I might leave some feedback about that. Like, what kind of stuff was that? Y'all have glue on my pages? Okay, Judges 18:30. Yeah, I think that's it right here. It says, then the children of Dan set them up the graven image, and Jonathan, the son of Gershom, the son of Manasseh, you still say Manasseh. Okay, so this one doesn't have Moses right here in place of Manasseh, so this one is still incorrect. Hold on. The son of Manasseh. And his sons were priests in the tribe of the Danites until the day of the captivity of the land. If you look at the the Hebrew, the Masoretic text in that verse for Manasseh is supposed to be Moses. And then if you read the commentaries on it, you'll see like the big controversy about it. It should say Manasseh, but I mean, it should say Moses, but they translated it Manasseh. It was said that they was trying to hide the fact that Moses had a great grandson or an offspring, basically, somewhere down the line that was an idol worshiper, or involved with that. So they tried to cover it up and put Manasseh instead of Moses. I ain't surprised about that though. The Lost Generation says, so you changed your diet, which is good. What made you go plant-based? Well, I mean, it's like a lot of things that I hear about and find out just throughout time makes me not want to eat meat. So, and also like from eating meat, I was gaining a lot of weight. So, well, I'm gonna just say weight. I was gaining too much weight, in my opinion. So, even from that, I was gaining more weight than I wanted. I didn't feel as good as I wanted. The health wise, it's better. I feel better when I eat. After I eat, I don't have to deal with meat getting stuck where my heart is. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with blood. The scriptures say if you're gonna eat meat, eat it without the blood. There's certain ways you got to eat meat. If you're not gonna do it that way. I don't have to worry about having faith that what I'm gonna eat is okay to eat. Because that's another way to go about it. I don't have to do that. I can just eat. And yeah, I don't have to worry about blood being in my food overall. And just recently, it was a video that came out. This dude was saying that some people ran some tests on. This is what it sounded like. Some people ran some tests on some food restaurants like Chipotle, Taco Bell, and stuff like that. A lot of the popular ones, McDonald's and stuff. But he was saying that it's poisonous ingredients or poisonous things in those in a lot of their foods, and like 70% of the stuff that you would get from McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chipotle has poisonous ingredients in it or something like that. And I eat Chipotle a lot, but I don't eat meat. And he was saying that most of the poisonous ingredients come from meat. So that right there makes me not want to eat meat. It makes me, I don't know if it makes me glad that I don't eat meat, but it's a benefit of not eating meat. I don't have to worry about, you know, stuff like that. And it's always something that comes out every now and then about how something's wrong with the chicken, something's wrong with beef, something's wrong with so and so. It's always something wrong with something. Something's wrong with the turkey, something's wrong with this. And I don't eat any of it, so it doesn't bother me like that. So it's got its benefits. I mean, you don't gotta work. And then like at one point when the pandemic came, it was not a lot of meat left to buy. And for people like me who didn't eat meat, we didn't really suffer because it was so much greenery around, like so many fruits and vegetables. Like we had everything still, at a lot of points, but it's just beneficial to me. So, I mean, I think about eating meat though. I think about it a lot. I dream about it. I have dreams about eating chicken. I was thinking about eating chicken earlier. I think about these things here and there, but I don't eat it. I don't go buy it. It's not that worth it though, because sometimes when I go and eat meat, it don't be worth it. But what else we got? What else should I check? I can't think of the exact scripture. I think it's 1 Kings 12. Dang, I passed it. 1 Kings 12. Jeroboam. I think it's 15. 1 Kings. Abijam, son of Jeroboam. What does verse 8 say? Okay, I think I found it. So let me see, did it translate this part properly, I guess? Verse 8 in 1 Kings 15 says, And Abijam slept with his fathers, and they buried him in the city of David. And after his son reigned in his stead, and in the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, reigned Asa over Judah. He reigned in Jerusalem 41 years, and his mother's name was Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom. So no, they didn't translate it right. Or did they? I don't think so, because it should say grandmother right there. So let me make sure. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, And in the 18th year of King Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, reigned Abijam over Judah. And then it says, 3 years reigned he in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom. So no, I don't know if y'all caught it, but it just said that Abijam, mother's name was Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom, and Abijam's son was Asa, and Asa's, it said his mother's name was the same lady, Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom. So I was right. It's not a big deal with this one though, because in Hebrew, the same word for mother can mean grandmother, but so they're not really wrong. It's just that us in the English language, when we see mother, mother doesn't mean grandmother. To my knowledge, in the English language, we got two different words for those. But in Hebrew, they use the same word. So we just look at it different. So they got a note next to it. I wonder if they're gonna put, okay, so the note, they got a C next to it, and it says, with a C at, it says that is his grandmother. Yeah, that's what the KJV translators did too. They put a note letting you know that it's supposed to be his grandmother, Asa, in verse 10 of 1 Kings 15. So at least they put a note, but I would have just translated it grandmother. I mean, you ain't hurting nobody, because the actual Hebrew word right there means grandmother. Why not just, it wouldn't have been a big deal at all. So why not just do that? That way you won't have to put a note right there. I mean, anyway, that's what I would have did. I'll show y'all that so you can see it. And if you get the KJV or have it, it'll say the same thing. So this is 1 Kings 15:10, and it says, And he reigned in Jerusalem 41 years, and his mother's name was Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom, and as a C. And then it says that is his grandmother. And if you just read from verse 1 to verse 10, you'll see it in the context. As you can see right here, I'll just go over it. It says in verse 1, it says, And in the 18th year of King Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, reigned Abijam over Judah. So remember Abijam. And then it says, 3 years reigned he in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Malcha, the daughter of Abishalom. So Abijam's mom was her. And then it says, And he walked in all the sins of his father. Turn the page. Of his father, which he had done before him, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God as the heart of David his father. But for David's sake did the Lord his God give him a light in Jerusalem, and set up his son after him, and established Jerusalem, because David did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and turned from nothing that he commanded him. I like that part. All the days of his life. except only in the matter of Uriah the Hittite. I'm glad it said that. And then it says, and there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam as long as he lived. The rest of the acts of Abijam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles? Look at the way they spell book. Of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. There was also war between Abijam and Jeroboam. And then verse 8, these are the main verses coming. It says, and Abijam slept with his fathers, and they buried him in the city of David. And Asa, his son, reigned in his stead. So the bloodline goes Malchah, the daughter of Abishalom, then Abijam, and then Asa. That's the order from first to last. And I'm going to just say this too so y'all can keep it in your mind. Earlier, it said that Abijam's mom was called Malchah, the daughter of Abishalom, and Asa is the son of Abijam. So keep that in mind, right? So that was verse 8. And then it says, and in the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, reigned Asa over Judah. He reigned in Jerusalem 41 years, and his mother's name was Malchah, the daughter of Abishalom. So if you was reading that and you was like, huh, wait a minute, because this how it happened to me. I know I explained this in my videos before, but I'm just saying. I was reading that one day and I was like, wait, what? I was confused because I'm like, if you really paying attention to what it's saying, you have in your mind that the bloodline is Malchah, the daughter of Abishalom. So really it's Abishalom, then Malchah, then Abijam, and then Asa. That's the order, first to last. But then it says that Asa, which is the son of Abijam, has the same mom as his dad. I'm like, what? How? Are they brothers or something? I'm like, did they translate something wrong? Like, what's going on? So I read it over, did my little study, and I looked at the Hebrew, and the Hebrew said the same thing. I'm like, well, it wasn't his brother. It says it was his son. So I'm like, but when I looked at the word mother though, I looked at the side note. The KJV translator said that is his grandmother. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, in my mind, I was thinking it's either that's his brother, Abijam and Asa are brothers and they got the same mom, or that's Asa's grandmother and they said it's his mother. But then I saw the side note that said that's his grandmother. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because I was like, what? And then also the Hebrew word for mother, which is or im, depending on how you want to pronounce it, according to the Hebrew language sound system you're using. That can mean mother or grandmother. So, yeah, that was that. Let me read what was said. Diego says, hey, brother, if you could have me in your prayers, I'm losing my faith. Pray that I can stay strong. Okay, your name is Diego. Okay, I got you. Diego, hey, if you also want to pray with me, man, we can pray together. But I can throw you in my prayers also. Man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I be having trouble with that too. Like, I had videos where I talked about it recently, but every now and then it's something. But I'm trying to have faith in everything now. Almost everything. That's right to have faith in. But yeah, even with like my ex-girlfriend, I'd be like, man, I don't know if we're gonna get back together. I don't know. I'll be having doubts, but I'm trying not to have doubts about any of that anymore or a lot of stuff. So it's a programming, man. You got to reprogram yourself. That's what I'm doing too. So let me see. What else can I check out? Oh, let me catch up with y'all before I keep going. Lost Generation says, that really good. Or that's really good. You're doing a righteous thing. The gospel of the Essenes talk about it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep that diet where it says eat 2 days, 2 times a day. And yesterday I almost did it. Today, if I don't eat again, I can do it. But we'll see. The day ain't over. The day ain't over yet. So let me see what else can I check out in this book that could be different from. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad I got this book though. It's readable. I mean, you got to get used to it because it's a little bit more older English than the KJV 1611, which makes sense because do they got J's in here? I want to see. Let me see if they got J's. Okay, what is Genesis bloodline? I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's make a prediction. Let's make a prediction. Okay, before I look at it, because I haven't seen it. Um, everybody who's watching, I want y'all to guess. Simply, do you think this book has J's in it throughout the entire Bible, from Old Testament, Apocrypha, or and New Testament? What do you think? Does it? Because people, you know how people always say it was no J's um, around about 600 years ago, around the 1600s when they was putting together the KJV. So, do you think it got J's in here or no? Yes or no? J's, no J's. Yes or no? And if you say yes, that would mean yes J's. If you say no, no J's. Now I'm gonna say I'm thinking yes, but we're gonna see a lot of I's. I guarantee you that instead of J's, because I don't know if y'all know, but what they used in place of J's was I's. So if it's not a J, it's gonna be an I. I already know we're gonna see some I's, but I'm expecting this to be just like the 1611. I will be surprised if there are absolutely no J's. So I will be surprised. But I think it's gonna be some J's. So what y'all think? J's or no J's? Yes or no? What y'all think? I'm gonna give y'all some time to think. Okay, we got one answer. No J's. There should be. Okay, so what else? What about the rest of y'all? Do y'all think? Just so y'all know what book this is, if you came in late, this is the Geneva Bible from the. This is the 1560 edition. It's right there at the bottom, the 1560 edition. And by the way, let me show you this bookmark that it came with. Just one. Just one. It's better than none. It's better than none. But, I can appreciate a bookmark. I can. I can. Now, it's only one Bible I ever bought that gave me two bookmarks. It came with. So, a lot of them don't give you none though. So, okay, anybody else gonna answer that? Do y'all think this book had J's in it or no J's? I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, then I'm gonna read the bloodline in Genesis 5. I'm gonna read all those names, and we're gonna see if it had J's in any of them. So I'm gonna go to Genesis 5. My vote, just in case you didn't hear my answer, is it has a little bit of J's, but not a lot. I think it has a lot of I's or more I's than J's when it comes to like names that start with a J. But I think it's similar to the KJV 1611, but I'll be surprised if it don't have any J's at all. Okay, I'm going to Genesis 5. Okay, I'm at Genesis 5 where it goes over the bloodline. So, anybody else going to answer that? Do y'all think this book has any J's in it? Hmm. Okay, I'm going to start reading. I'm going to show y'all too. I'm going to let y'all see. All right, so this is Genesis 5. I'm finna read this bloodline. So it says, this is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created Adam in the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them and called their name Adam in the day that they were created. And now Adam lived 130 years and begat a child in his own likeness after his image and called his name Seth. So we're just going to skip and look at all the names of this bloodline. So we got Seth, and Adam dies in verse 5. And then Seth begat Enoch. And Enoch begat Kenan. Enoch dies. Is that Enoch or Enos? Enos. Because Enoch comes along after. Kenan begets Mahalalel. Kenan dies. Mahalalel begets Jared. Okay, now in the modern KJVs, it would be a J right there for Jared, but it's an I. Jared. Let's see. Okay, we got Enoch right here, which is with an H instead of an E. Okay, and then Jared dies right there. Okay, then Enoch begets Methuselah, and Enoch was taken by God right here. He didn't die. And then we got Methuselah begetting Lamech. Who else name starts with a J? Noah. Japheth. He had a son called Japheth. So let's see what his son is. It's an I too. Japheth, Shem, and Ham. So it's an I there. Now, who else name starts with a J? We got Jacob, which comes along in Genesis. So, okay, I see Rebecca. We also got Joseph. I'm curious to know if any of these names was in. Okay, this is a bloodline right here. Let's see this bloodline. Okay. I think that's actually a name that started with an I. Ishmael. Okay, here's another bloodline. Okay. Let's skim through. Eber, that's where the Hebrews came from right there, Eber. A lot of people thought it was from Abraham, but no. So I'm looking through these bloodline. Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Haran, Terah-Lot. Let's see. Don't see a J yet. Okay, when does Jacob come along? Sarah, 19. Sarah still around. I'm trying to find when Jacob comes in because I wonder if they got Jacob's name with a. I know where Jacob comes in at. Genesis 49. I know I can go to Genesis 49. Oh, there go Joseph. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. My device was rotated somehow. There's Joseph with an I. Judah with an I. So, okay, now I need to see Jacob. Jacob in the house. Joseph. Jacob. Here's Jacob right here. Jacob. No J. So this might not have any J's. Now I need to go and see okay, here's another word that's normally with a J. Jordan has an I as well. Now let's go to who else start with a J? Let's go to the New Testament. Let's go and see if the Christ, who they call Jesus, has a J, because that's one of the most popular. Okay, Matthew, we'll see. All right, verse 16. Around verse 16. Jacob, Joseph. Oh, nope. No J. Okay. So this book might not have a single J in the entire scriptures, which is interesting. Man, so I appear to be wrong. Wow. Man. Well. I'm gonna just look for a little bit more times where they call out, yep, it is no J's. It is gone. All right, so you were right. Whoever said no J's, no J's. So when it comes to the Old and New Testament and Apocrypha in here, no J's, no J's at all. I thought it'd at least be a little bit like the 1611, but it does make sense since this was before the 1611 that there would be no J's. So that's cool. That's cool. Hmm. Interesting. All right. Well, that's some of the stuff in that book. I mean, I don't know what else to like go over in the book. Um, Diego says, "Thank you, Yahweh and the Lost Generation." Yeah, you were right. The Lost Generation. About to know J's, and Diego says, "May the Most High be with you." Thank you. Um, the Lost Generation says, "Likewise, brother, remember, a just man falls 7 times. Stay strong." Yeah. Man, this book is interesting. No J's. Gonna have to get used to that. That's interesting. I like it. I like it. Just shows you how things changed over time. That is interesting. Well, it is another book I want. I want the Wycliffe Bible. That Bible was the first complete Bible in English, and it was said to have the Apocrypha too. So that one is, yeah, I think it's probably higher, but I don't think they got a hardcover. I don't know. I gotta look at it again, but that one will be another one that I want. Maybe the Tyndale, eventually. Um, Maybe the Great Bible, if this isn't it, but because somebody said this could be it, just under another name. But it might be another Bible out there called the Great Bible. Dang, man, the time goes by so fast. Oh, I turned off my laptop. I mean, my Chromebook. I was going to try to look up something. Gotta log in. Why you always getting dropped? Always getting dropped. Why you always getting dropped? A sync isn't working. Who said I wanted it to work? So I'm looking for the price because somebody asked me for the price. The Geneva, but it was right there. I just saw it. The Geneva Bible, 1560. Oh, they got a 1599 edition too. I was trying to get the oldest edition. Okay, so I see it's $44.99 on ChristianBook.com right now. On Amazon is $47.99, but I think it's still on sale. Yeah, because it was originally $69.95, so it went down. Yeah. I wonder what's the difference between this one and the 1599 edition. I'm curious about that. I wonder if that one got J's in it. 1599 Geneva Bible. Whoa. Just for the hardcover of that. Is that the same thing? It get kind of expensive depending on which one you get. I wonder 500th anniversary Luther edition. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if I want the 15.99. I want to look up that Wycliffe Bible though. I've been wanted that, the Wycliffe Bible. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but that's what I want. Wycliffe Bible. I'm gonna have to check this out. Is there anything else? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, well I tell y'all what, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go and look for this stuff. But this was the book that I was talking about yesterday that I had got also. I need another 1611 KJV now. Anyway, I will catch up with y'all soon, most I want. What was that guy's name? Diego. Diego. I got you. Diego. I'm gonna write that down. Ooh. Diego. All right, got it. All right, I'm out of here. Peace be to the saints. Thanks for watching and joining me, everybody. Man, I'm getting hungry again.